Dia tanya I gini, Mami, I always see Audi always on the stage receiving awards for his, for his achievements. Dan I cakap, okay, I don't think I'll reach that level. Then you can work hard to that. I don't think so. Dia macam tahu diri dekat mana tau. I don't think so. But if let's say I join a CCA where I can perform for you on stage, will you be proud of me?
Oh, Masya Allah. Kan?
Until today I break down. But that was the first hit to me. Age doesn't matter anymore.
Assalamualaikum. Bersama saya Haslinda sekali lagi dalam satu lagi podcast Diari Mami. Thank you so much for your support so far. Kita dapat banyak feedback yang amat menggalakkan dan juga downloads, bilangan downloads yang menggalakkan. Terima kasih kepada semua mami-mami dan juga kawan wanita yang ataupun memberi sokongan kepada podcast saya ini yang baru juga. Dan hari ini saya ada satu lagi, dua orang mami yang sangat istimewa kerana topik kita kali ini ialah tentang special needs children ataupun kanak-kanak yang istimewa yang memerlukan keperluan khas. Okay, this is a very good topic kerana memang ramai juga ibu-ibu, mami-mami yang mendapat satu cubaan mendapat anak istimewa. Yang kadang-kadang bagi kita pada mulanya kita rasa susahnya nak mengasuh mereka. Tapi mami ni yang kedua-duanya bersama saya hari ini, bersama Haslinda hari ini, mereka berjaya mengasuh anak hingga ke peringkat O-level, N-level dan juga sekarang ada yang dah masuk ITE. Bersama saya, Hashidah dan juga Aida. Alhamdulillah, terima kasih kerana say yes to my podcast. Tahunya pasal apa kita tak semua orang nak share atau malu kan? Betul tak?
Yeah.
Jadi tapi you all agree kan this topic tentang special needs children amat penting?
Penting sangat. This is our favourite
Topic actually.
Dan actually hari ni kedua-duanya berjumpa buat pertama kali.
Betul.
Dan saya juga dengan jumpa Aida pertama kali walaupun saya dah berbual dengan Aida melalui DM. Thank you Aida kerana you DM I kerana nak recommend orang lain untuk this podcast yang you rasa sangat baik. Dan insyaAllah saya akan interview orang yang you recommend. Tapi saya tertarik dengan cerita Aida sebenarnya.
Sebab saya mula-mula mendengar podcast Kak Haslinda kan, it's all about mothers. So it's more like sharing session yang saya suka sebab banyak inti-inti yang boleh menjadi pelajaran. Walaupun anak pertama saya dah 20 tahun, yang keduanya 16 tahun, tapi pada saya jadi ibu ni bukan setakat anak dah dewasa atau sentiasa akan memegang peranan tu. Betul. So mungkin ada pengkongsian yang kemarin saya tak buat, tapi bila saya dah dengar podcast daripada Haslinda, I will do it from now, that kind of stuff.
Tadi Aida cakap anak yang pertama 20 tahun, yang kedua 16 tahun dan anak yang istimewa itu adalah anak yang kedua. Dia akan menduduki peperiksaan N-level tahun ini. Namanya Aryan Ritz. Aryan Ritz. Wow, okay. Susah nak sebut Aryan Ritz. So Aryan Ritz. Wow, very nice name. Okay. Dan Ju pula Hashidah adalah kawan saya dah lama. Saya kenal dia. Kerana dia dengan macam saya suka bersenam. Fit Faber. Tapi kali ni nak interview pasal anak dia Adam. Ceritakan sedikit.
Adam is 19 years old, first year kat ITE, and now he's having some like challenges still like macam first day of school tu kan, dia tak nak masuk sekolah, and he was telling me like, Mama, I've been in Pathlight like 10 years, this is a new school, and then it was raining, and then dah macam drama kan, dia dah start duduk dekat rumput tu. You imagine 19 years old, insert they want to
masuk ITE lah.
Tak nak masuk. So and then I just told him, Ada, Mama is too old for this. And then suddenly I think it snapped him. He just like, okay, let's go home. Okay, that's good. And we didn't make it the first day of ITE lah.
Masya Allah. Tahniah kerana Adam, saya dah kenal juga Adam dari dulu. Dia ikut you pergi bootcamp Fit Fab. Dan dia memang special needs. Ada meltdown, dia pernah record the meltdowns and post on social media. Dan sekarang I tengok dia, he's a young man. I tengok dia ada sistem lah kat rumah.
Yeah. We start with structured routine, and sometimes it doesn't go like how we plan, but the reward system masih
semua ada,
and dancing ourselves to make us like a fool, so he will laugh at it. Itu semua pernah. So polis pernah datang rumah kita, they thought we dera him because he was like 2 years old. He start throwing things, shouting.
Tengah meltdown.
Yeah, meltdown. Sometimes not meltdown, happy.
Actually terrible 2 ni orang yang biasa, anak biasa pun ada.
Kan? Yang ni extreme kan agaknya. So those days our windows are always open. So he like to throw things, shouting. And police come to our house and said, we have this complaint, and I said,
from the neighbours.
Yeah, then I told him at that time Adam was at school, so I said, you come back later. I will, let you know what is actually. So then I told the officer we have a special needs son and he loves to shout and all that. I try to macam make it like, and then he gave us that. Then I told my husband, I think it's time to introduce Adam to our neighbours, and that's how it start lah.
Neighbours tu manual lah, dia orang takut.
I don't know tingkat berapa yang tingkat berapa. So I only do tingkat 2 and tingkat 3.
Introduce Adam to them.
Yeah, Adam is like that. He loves to shout and all this. So bukan dera case or anything like
bukan
that.
Gaduh,
bukan. And he likes to throw things. And my father-in-law those days was very a bit healthy kan. And then dia tengok, kenapa kat bawah ni barang-barang dia.
Dia tinggal 2 kan, tapi barang dia jatuh, nampak
So all this kan, rumah kita hari-hari hari raya. So now dah sekolah kan, so a little bit quiet. So better. I want to say it's better.
Adam is your only child
Yes.
Satu-satunya anak.
Yes. I would like to have then I don't want actually. Bila I told my husband, if betul dia ada autism, I tak nak ada anak lagi. I told my husband because I want to fully focus on him. But when he grow up, then I realised it's wrong. I should give him a sibling. So they have each other. Something that my selfishness, I tak nak. Then I tengok orang ada anak, I say, we should give Adam a sibling. That's something that the guilty sampai sekarang.
Tapi ada kucing.
Midnight.
And I can see he can talk to Midnight macam
yes. Just recently kan dia cakap dengan Midnight kan, you do you know why Mama is not talking to me? Why is he making faces at me like that? So this guy, I think it's therapy also. I believe also. When he said he talked to our cat and
therapy for him and you.
Kan, betul.
Jangan menyesal Ju. Whatever you've decided, memang ada hikmah dia.
Ya, betul.
Okay, Aida ceritakan macam mana Aida bawa anak untuk dapatkan diagnosis yang formal.
So saya pergi poliklinik. Saya dapat performance daripada cikgu
prasekolah.
Prasekolah, ya. Cikgu prasekolah, saya bawa tu, saya pergi poliklinik. Sebab mula-mula saya ingatkan nak bawa dia pergi jumpa pediatrician. Tapi bila fikir balik takut kosnya tinggi. So saya minta referral letter tu, saya pergi poliklinik. So poliklinik tanya, what is actually your concern? So I cakap lah, this is the performance gini-gini. I just want to ensure that my son doesn't fall in any of the special need punya kategori, so that I know how to manage him from there. So very easy. Doktor tu kata, okay, that's your concern. Dia tulis, terus pergi KKH. So dari situlah. But progress nak dapat diagnosis tu tak senang.
Oh ya?
It takes at least a year. It was about 1 year.
Oh lama ya?
Sebab dia kena pergi test. Dia kena pergi
test after test.
Test after test.
Wow.
Lepas tu kita as parents pun kita kena interview. I remember one of the questions was what mode of delivery you went through when you
that question was asked.
Yeah, question was asked. I cakap, apa kena mengena? Sampai dia tanya, apa you makan during your pregnancy? Dan I cakap my husband, how I remember what I have eaten and what I have not. So all those little things yang kita tak perasan, itulah question yang dia tanya. Cuma the only thing that I can share with the doctor, I had an assisted delivery. Maksudnya tu kena vacuum out. So tanya lagi, kenapa? So I cakap, doctor, my gynae cakap the oxygen level dah went down. So they have no choice but to vacuum him out. So that was the thing. Tapi I tak tahulah, is it because of that oxygen level was the cause of the autism autism, I tak tahu. Until today, sampai hari ini, setiap anggota keluarga saya tengok diorang punya karakter.
You perhatikan?
Bukan setakat yang muda, datuk saya punya karakter saya baca.
Profile juga.
My husband punya saya, semua saya tengok. Is it genetic ke? Is it really?
Because nobody knows kan? Even
knows.
doctors tak tahu
Doctors
what
cannot
is the
determine.
cause.
Jadi kita ni macam jadi curious, kenapa ada this kind of situation.
Betul. Jadi apakah diagnosis yang diberikan oleh doktor akhirnya?
Akhirnya doktor after 1 year, about 1 year, diagnosisnya adalah Asperger dengan high functioning, and then lagi satu is GDD, Global Delayed Development. So dua lah. So yang Global Delayed Development ni just doktor kata dia umur 4 tahun tapi mempamerkan keadaan budak yang umur 3 tahun ataupun 2 tahun. Dari segi pemikiran.
High functioning maknanya?
High functioning maknanya dia bisa berbicara. Sebab autism kan ada dia punya level.
Oh, ada level.
So dia masih boleh
level.
berbicara, dia masih boleh apa orang kata tu receive instruction walaupun kadang-kadang tak mengikut lah. So that was Asperger.
Okay. Adam bagaimana pula? Hashidah. Macam mana you diagnose dia?
Adam is violent, I want to say, when he was young. Suka pukul orang, suka buang barang. Tapi dia ada dia punya day when dia very teratin. The first time I thought that something is not right when he was playing with his kereta besar. So my mother nak tunggu another cucu 17 tahun. So yang lain semua dah besar. So this is very precious for him. So selalulah kasih gift kereta besar-besar.
Beli mainan lah, mahal lah.
So rumah I dah macam kapak I punya hall. So dia terbalikkan kereta dia. So dia main roda tu besar. So dia pulau dia macam.
And how old was he?
He was only 15 months.
Okay.
So I cakap, kenapa dia tak naik kereta tu? Kenapa dia main roda? So I said that this is something is not. So then, and dia cara dia merangkak pun lain. Cara dia merangkak tu dia macam Ami. Instead of
on force.
Yeah. And dia punya eye contact. His eye contact. He's very bad. He will tengok atas, tengok kipas. He like anything that spin. So that night, very night, I told my husband, no yang, I think can we actually bring Adam to. My husband said, tak mau go that far lah, tak mau fikir all this kind
sama
yeah, because they said tak mau
worry so much.
Worry you need say okay. So I think it's not right, and there's this I was very happy because it's time for me to go back to work. So kita nak cari childcare. So we actually go just across your block. Yeah. So bila Adam was very excited, dia dah macam terpusing-pusing dekat tu. Dia tak pernah jalan, dia berlari. So kita nak kena cepat daripada dia.
And you have to be very fit.
I was 36 at that time. 37 at that time, I believe. So bila dia masuk, I dah macam bila dia tak buka kasut, terus masuk, there's children here. So normal children, we nampak another children, we come and sit together. Oh tak, Adam straight masuk office. I dah tengok, oh this is not right. Cikgu dia macam tengok dia bagaimana, then bring him back, then cakap lah how much is it. Then this lady, I'm very thankful to her, because actually my husband pun macam tersentak, macam I think you should bring him to specialist and have him check. There must be something not right with him. I said, oh iya ke? Then I was smiling. I was like, ya Allah, dia macam read my
your instinct memang dah ada pun as a mom.
Yeah, so after that, okay, then we go back. Then that very night also, kita pergi a GP near our house. Bawah blok kita juga.
Klinik
to get him a letter. And I tell get him a letter, go to KK. But the next day, because we are very close with this doctor, but that very night, the mother is the one who is so then the next day dia kata, Madam Hashidah, you come to my clinic last night. My mother told me about Adam. I think you don't take my letter and go to KK. You go to Poly. It will be a long
process.
It will be not very cheap. And he said, so I'm very thankful to her also. And then that's how it started. We go to Poly, having like a letter, and that's how it started now.
And what was the official diagnosis for Adam?
He has severe ADHD, and also dia ada dyslexia. And mostly the behaviour lah, sebab when the doctor assess him, kita duduk, mainan-mainan sudah berterabukan. And then the doctor said, it seems to me he's not playing with the toy, he is throwing all the toy. Then I said, then I know, that. So they consider as, okay, so that's how it started. He's not talking, speech therapy, and we start to learn sign language. So all the sign gesture, Adam, this is what, this is, and because he was always like, dia suka meludah. Ludah, jumpa orang ludah. So dia sering dah pakai mask. So
before the COVID.
Yeah, before COVID, dia sering dah pakai mask. So the doctors told me that you have to, if you want him to know something, you have to introduce him, and you have to start from from concrete. Like kalau A, you cannot tell him A. You have to feel the A. Feel the A,
Feel.
Sensory.
Sensory. So his toy semua macam ada concrete lah. A, betul-betul bentuk A. I let him touch. Adam, this is A. This is A. And he was like, A, this is A. And then I have a big A in front. And then he will look A. Then he will say, A. Okay. Then slowly lah, very hard work I do.
A lot of hard work, especially in terms of education.
Yes.
And macam kalau anak kita yang biasa normal, kita dah rasa kan kita kena hands on, kita kena duduk sebelah. So as you both are working as well, right? At that time when he was diagnosed. So bagaimana you accept that diagnosis? First step kena accept kan. Macam ada orang tak boleh accept, ada orang nak accept tapi mungkin memakan masa. Can you share your individual experience?
Bila doktor diagnose, I nangis lah. Because I terfikir
masa depan.
Bukan masa depan.
Habis?
How do I handle this? Sedangkan anak yang pertama, I'm still learning to be a mother. Apatah lagi tiba-tiba ada anak yang kedua yang kena diagnose. So I dah terduduk. My husband bang table dengan doktor lah.
Ya ke?
Because he said, in what way within this 12 to 15 months you can diagnose my son that he's in this spectrum. He is normal to me. Dia gini, dia cakap, he talk, he this, he that. Then doktor kata, we have our criteria how they do the test and everything. So we actually kan ada another patient supposed to see the doctor, but we were there for 1.5 hours because my husband cannot accept. But for me, bila dah gitu, my husband is not receptive. I cakap, okay fine, you're not receptive, balik kita
sambung
bertikam lidah lah kat rumah.
Yeah,
dia cakap, I overdoing it lah, I gitu lagi ni. I cakap, but now as we know the condition, we should actually find ways how to overcome and then how to handle him. Because this is where tiba-tiba I terfikir pasal education system Singapore. Sebab education system first thing,
correct.
How is he going to survive? So I cakap, how is he going to survive? Sedangkan short span, he cannot stay still more than 10 minutes. But within that 10 minutes, he can take everything that you teach him.
Wow.
Within that 10 minutes, photographic memory. So I tak risau kat tu, tapi how is he going to sit still? How gini? So banyak. So in the first thing I did was I went back to KK punya hot desk. Apa-apa course yang diorang ada semua attend.
Isn't that what you did as well?
Yes.
Masya Allah.
It was an additional cost, but I don't care. So I cakap whatever cost I have to sit in, free ke, kena bayar ke, all I sat in.
Because you need to know what you're dealing with.
First time I went with my husband, halfway through my husband ajak balik. He told me this is a waste of time. So the next round I cakap, you don't want to go, never mind, I go. So everything, the courses I took part myself.
So after the diagnosis, apa you lakukan? And your husband's reaction was that he was not receptive kan?
He wasn't receptive, bang table dengan doktor semua lah. So I kat tepi dah terfikir lah, how am I supposed to manage this? So I tak decide then balik I sambung dengan my husband lah, sandiwara kita kan. Dah sambung, lepas tu I cakap, okay fine, you tak nak in this journey, it's okay, I decide. So itulah I try I Google dulu. Lepas tu I call the hot desk, I tanya lah, where do I get all this information? So they refer me lah, KKH ada all the programs. So I attended. So I attended, very first time was with my husband. Duduk I think half an hour, terus dia cakap, this is a waste of time. He said that to me direct into my face. I pun macam like tak nak gaduh kan depan crowd. Betul lah, waste of time. Tapi after that, I told him, if you're not attending, let me attend. At least one parent needs to know what's happening kan. So I attended courses yang kena bayar, yang tak kena bayar, semualah. You name it, all I did it.
And this is on top of your full-time work?
On top of my full-time work. And I'm very lucky sebab I punya boss ni dia daripada UK. So I think kat sana they are very more aware
of this.
So when I told my boss, I cakap, Becky, I mentioned her name, Becky, my son is diagnosed gini. Dia kata, oh really, gini. So what is your plan? I cakap, gini. So I bilang lah what's my plan. So I will be taking time off and things like that. How do you foresee the shape? Never mind, that is your priority, that is your main role.
Masya Allah.
So I cakap, okay. So when I need to be off from work, I let her know. But then of course my leave are limited and things like that. So I have to agree lah dengan Kak Fatimah cakap. It takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a village with me. I reach out to my auntie, my mom, my sister-in-law.
Awesome. Alhamdulillah.
Semua. And then when people ask me, I was very upfront about my son's condition. Sebab as much as I accept his condition, I want people around to accept his condition
as well.
Yeah. So it was very tough that moment because the only person yang tak accept is my husband. So I need other people to accept tau.
First.
Before.
And how long did it take for your husband to accept? Did he come around?
He came around when budak ni nak masuk primary 1.
Primary 1, Masya Allah. Okay.
But one thing, Alhamdulillah, sebab he acknowledged the hard work I did, and I also have to tell my sister-in-law Kak Rose, he or she was the one who talk sense to the brother.
Alhamdulillah.
Dia cakap, if you don't follow the step that your wife is taking, yang susah nanti anak you.
Betul.
Bukan you, bukan your wife.
Yes.
So baru dia macam buka ni. So dia tanya, budak ni boleh pergi secular biasa ke? I cakap, that one you have to discuss with the doctor lah. So doktor kata boleh, pergi aptitude test and everything, ask which school you're looking to. Dia kasih clearance. Habis doktor tanya lagi, you want to let the school know of his condition or how?
So there's a choice.
There's a choice at that moment of time. I was given that choice lah. I'm not too sure now, but I was given that choice. So I said, declare. Sebab apa-apa semua I cakap,
nothing to hide.
My son needs to be accepted for the way he is.
From his friends to the teachers.
Everything.
I
So
agree.
Declare lah. So before dia masuk primary 1, I can interview by the form teachers, the principal and everything. All I have to do that. And I went. I do the apa orang kata due diligence.
Yes, you did. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is interesting. Nanti kita akan sambung tentang pathlight and primary school education route for your son. For Hashidah pula, was your husband receptive to the diagnosis?
More to like, I think disbelief not denial, more like macam disbelief like that. Then
how about you? How were you? Sama dengan dia, disbelief juga?
Tak. Kita mother kan, anak macam mana pun kita boleh terima.
Kita accept.
Sebab I dah perasan, and then so cuma I worried kalau dia ada that kind of inflict himself, macam suka cederakan diri sendiri. I'm worried if he's that bad. Dia macam gitu.
He hurt himself.
Yes. So bila doktor cakap he have autism, the first thing come to my head, I want him to go to pathlight. I
set your mind
yes. Pathlight ni macam kalau normal mainstream is like Raffles Institution punya. So I want him to go to pathlight. Even the doctor said the severe, he might be mild. Mild tu macam more to like lambat nak terima anything tau.
Okay.
So we are looking at high functioning. So I want him to be high functioning.
Betul.
So sebab dia, I tengok dia ada energy, boleh lari tak kalau boleh dia nak panjat kan. So I said this energy is very good.
And he's vocal kan?
Yeah, at that time he was not.
Oh, he was not yet.
Dia suka macam kalau you ask him something, he will say the same thing that dia suka repeat.
Repeat.
So when
Echo
you so when you ask him a question, you have to help him by answering the question. Macam what's your name? My name is Adam. What's your name? If you say what's your name, dia tanya you balik. So I must say like what's your name? Until when he want to say like what, I will like hold him. My name is Adam. Then you know that kind of thing. So if not, he will just repeat and repeat and repeat. So like that lah. So I want him to go to pathlight so much that I prepare him lah. He was not talking at that time, but I want him to talk. So I made him blow bubble. Blow bubble, and behind of his gum, right? I always massage, use vibration punya
to feel.
To rub, because I know there's sensory something. He was not talking. He like to shout, but like not shouting like the whole. So my mother come to say, dah kasih makan cili. My mother, kau nak sangat dia panaskan mulut dia, kau makan cili. It makes sense what? I take chili sauce lah. Yeah. And then after that, I hear the B, the P, the H. It's not the only that blah 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 all the gibberish. But when all the sensory, so you have to like massage and all that. So when I say you need to go speech therapy, not dia bukan macam nak ajar dia membaca, dia would teach him how to massage, all this.
So you learn this also by sitting in, kan?
I learn. I took a lot of courses, a lot of courses. Kan? Sampai dah ramai orang pun tak dengar, and then we have recorder, and then we go,
and then yang kelakar, any mother with autistic kid, kita mesti nak engage.
Mesti. Yang betul.
We just engage. Tak kenal pun kita engage.
We can see autism mother from far.
We can spot.
We can spot.
Macam ada. So like that lah.
And you masa tu tengah kerja, were you still working or?
Yeah. Then after that, when she's diagnosed like that, then I tell my husband I tak nak kerja, and that time we are not that not well off. No, we check. So my husband says, okay, how? Okay, one thing about my husband, dia very macam he like to sit down and talk. So dia sabar sangat. I yang tak sabar to begin with. So Adam ni actually ajak I sabar.
Masya-Allah.
And so dia akan okay lah, let's sell everything that we have, apa kita punya, so we have a car last time kan. My husband actually downgrade, and then apalah kita jual to sustain him, make sure he go to
prepare for the fact that one income lah.
Yes, and then where is the goal, where so I say I want him to go to Pathlight. I don't want him to go to Rainbow. I don't. Of course, I want to try. If he's good, because I think dia can learn. Maybe
you actually believe in Adam way before.
Yeah. And correct lah, the first word Mama. Itu.
And your sacrifices.
Kita pergi rumah orang dulu air raya kan. Kita ambil gambar. So I think 1 month before that, I was like, Adam, we going to this house. We have to tell him this house ada apa, nak kena masuk, siapa, this is Obert who, all that. If not, dia hari raya luar rumah.
Like you said, they don't like to bergaul kan?
For my son, guest datang suruh balik. Dia suruh balik. Dia cakap dia being very noisy. Can you go home?
I wish I can say that.
Sometimes he said to the guest.
And sometimes they are blunt tau.
Betul.
But they are honest.
Yes, they are honest. Very honest.
Yeah, masya-Allah.
Okay, I have this conversation when he was much younger after diagnosis. I tanya dia, Aryan, my son is Aryan kan? Aryan, how old are you? You are, I am 6 years old. Then dia tanya I, Mami, how young are you? Why never use the word old? Old is tua, you are young, you are not old. Old is me. He can differentiate. And then we went to send him for phonics and all that, like speech therapy. Lion. Kan kita pronounce it as lion. Mommy, why is not Leon? For phonics is Li is E. On. Why is it lion? So certain question dia tanya tu out of the box, I cannot answer.
True.
A lot out of the box I cannot answer. But we leave it as it is because there's no way that we can handle him on that matter.
Wow.
Until today lah, very logical thinking, very honest. I selalu cakap dengan orang, kalau korang rasa aku ni penipu, kau tanya aku. Korang nak tahu tu betul ke tak betul, tanya aku.
Itu pun kalau can deal with it, the answer is not something that you mean like.
Correct.
Sometimes also we have to like macam not warn him, Adam,
melukan dia sikit. Kalau tak
kalau tidak dia macam so
kita what I can see apa yang persamaan ialah both of you start thinking about the education system.
Correct.
You chose not to go to Pathlight, and you chose to, for Adam to go Pathlight from the very start. Maybe let's share on this part because there's many mummies kat luar sana yang kena buat keputusan ni. There is no right or wrong. And I think it has worked out for both of you. For example, your son is now going to take N11. and your son dah lepas
Oh,
N-level,
dah lepas
O-level.
alhamdulillah.
O-level dah lepas and going is in ITE engineering, which is fabulous. I mean,
Yes.
kudos to you, credits to you
Yes.
and your husband. So, siapa yang menonton tak ada right or wrong. Kita dengar daripada your experience, which is very good. Pasal ini adalah keputusan kata orang yang is life changing decision. So, as a mother, you listen to your instinct. Okay, so let's share about the primary school punya evolution journey for both of your sons. Okay. So, dia masuk secular. Struggles,
of course,
and success. And later we share about pathlight as well. Okay?
So for
Aida.
my son struggled a lot. More struggles than success.
Really?
Okay, dia dapat masuk sekolah. Alhamdulillah dapat masuk sekolah dengan sama abang dia.
Okay,
The school
that's
have
good.
the same program. Support the program. So dapat masuk.
Okay.
First struggle, okay, I won't say it's a struggle, but it's also like I cakap, it hits me, you know. Because abang dia do very well in terms of everything.
Academic
Every role model award lah, top in this subject, first in class. So dia kat sekolah tu dia tengok abang dia next stage. Okay, when he was in P3, dia cakap dengan I this question. Pardon me kalau I break down. Dia tanya I gini, Mummy, I always see Audi always on the stage receiving awards for his, for his achievements. Dan I cakap, okay, I don't think I'll reach that level. Then you can work hard to that. I don't think so. Dia macam tahu diri dia kat mana tau. I don't think so. But if let's say I join a CCA where I can perform for you on stage, will you be proud of me?
Oh, Masya Allah. Kan?
Until today I break down. But that was the first hit to me. Age doesn't matter anymore. You know, last time,
It's not everything is about age.
yes, last time when I first had my first boy, it's all about ace.
Understand.
But after that, ace stop. My first boy pula ada dia punya cabaran. Mummy, why is it adik get B and C you don't scold him? But when I get B or C, you started to nag at me. I cakap because you two are different.
Yeah.
While you can achieve that, you have been showing me all that, so you have to continue. Adik struggle to get that. So a pass, I need to congratulate him.
You need to give him a pat on his back.
Because he is at GDD. I terlupa nak cakap, waktu dia dah kena global delayed development tu, doktor ada cakap dengan I, if I want to make him stay back. Tapi because dia dah terlepas primary 1 kan,
Okay.
doktor cakap dengan I, how does he survive dia punya education system? I cakap he pass, tapi of course lah tak ace lah, B, C, tapi tetap pass. Because dia pun tak termasuk dalam golongan yang anak tak pandai membaca ke. Dia tak masuk golongan tu because we prepare him so he can read. He can read numbers, he can do that. Cuma macam I cakap lah, lot more work. So doktor kata leave it. That means he is able to take it, and because he is in the high functioning, actually kalau dia budak dia, kan dia umur dia tua tapi pemikiran lebih muda. Kalau dia at that level spectrum, he will be excelling.
I see.
But because he
I
is
understand.
global delayed development, so that's why he struggled, but he still manage.
Correct.
Okay, fine. So that part, I okay. I cakap okay lah, proceed. So I tak expect ace anymore lah. Pass, I kasih reward. Pass, I reward. Abang dapat reward, dia pun dapat reward. But I have to make my first boy understand. So to make my first boy understand, every consultation, abang dia kena ikut.
Bawa dia.
Abang dia tak cakap banyak, duduk tepi, listen to what the doctor say. So dari situ abang dia boleh faham what we are going through.
And
with
abang
him.
dia 4 years kan?
4 years gap.
Okay.
Walaupun I can say I paksa anak I lah yang nombor satu ni to mature, then he to mature faster because of the condition that we are having. Correct. But I'm glad I did so lah kan.
Yes.
So struggle, bully victim kat sekolah. Bully victim sebab anak I ni jujur bendul. Orang cakap apa jadi kena bully. Classmate tuang air kat dalam school bag.
Wow.
That kind of things that I have to go through. So but I work very closely with the teachers.
Yes, you have to, right?
I have to. Pasal kadang-kadang bila I have friends who complain about teachers, I jadi marah lah. I cakap, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
So I work
You
very
have to
closely
work
with
with them.
teachers together.
So Alhamdulillah dapat a good network juga di sekolah.
Yes,
of course your family on top of your extended family members in school.
So that was a struggle. Sekali bila dia dah pergi P4 dah streaming tu, I drop certain subject to some foundation subjects, some to standard subjects. Sebab ada benda yang dia memang struggle, so I drop for him for mathematics And I think, I cannot remember, was it just mathematics or science? And another second one that hit me hard also. Belajar, result dapat this much. Belajar, result dapat this much. Dia dah sigh. Dia sigh.
Oh, dia sigh,
I work so hard. I studied the same amount of hours as Audi, and yet this is what I'm getting. So dia punya momentum for dia punya, orang kata tu, confidence dah jatuh. Self-esteem dah jatuh. I went to see the teacher. I said, teacher, I have consideration to put all to foundation subjects. Teacher tanya kenapa? Because he's not failing.
He's not failing.
But he has expectation because he sees his brother as the
benchmark.
Bukan benchmark, mungkin as a
model
kan?
For him,
for him to excel.
His own brother.
I told the teacher, to me, it doesn't matter. Whatever people may talk about foundation students, I don't care. My main concern now is to build up the confidence of my son and self-esteem.
Confidence, yes.
That is more important. Walk in and out principal bilik. Sebab principal don't agree. Until I have no choice, but I went back to the hospital lah. I cakap, doktor gini-gini. Doktor agree.
Doctor agree with you,
remove, write in. Drop everything. That's why his confidence start building up. Top in English, top in science, top in
such a moral booster for him.
So it was a moral booster for him. Sedangkan PSLE, he had his PSLE during the COVID years. Things happen kan, the changes, the momentum semua berubah. So dia pun meltdown lah kat rumah kan. So kita pun dah macam kena work from home. I kena work from home, dia kena study from home and things like it changes all the momentum. So ada gini, Allah, dah tak tahu boleh pass PSLE ke tak ni. Dah telefon Spectra. Ni kancong mada kat je.
Singaporeans. So we are so concerned about
I dah
education.
telefon Spectra. How do I enroll my son gini. My son gini. So dia kata, okay, we wait for the result gini. Nanti if you are eligible, you can just apply. So okay. Bila dapat PSLE result, even the foundation student aggregate the equivalent to an A student.
Masya Allah.
So it's like, yang kelakar, bila dia dapat result, we're not supposed to gather. My auntie semua turun bawah blok. Satu hujung sana, hujung sana.
Because it's
result,
COVID.
mana result?
Masya Allah, this is so heartwarming. Your village was there.
Semua turun, how's the result, you know. Sampai dia net fed up, why everybody's asking about results?
Wow, so congratulations.
Alhamdulillah.
Masya Allah. How about you, Shida? So from Pathlight, so that yours was an experience dengan secular system.
Yes.
And he survived. More than survived, Masya Allah. Okay, so for Adam was Pathlight.
Adam belajar okay. I want to say okay lah. Behaviour. So we always believe that nak kena tackle the behaviour, then he can learn better kan. Kalau you tengok cikgu-cikgu Adam semua kesian, rambut pun dah naik. Penat.
Really?
So macam penat agaknya. I know. So Adam suka. So there's one time where I always have to be at Pathlight dekat cafe tu, kelas di situ. I just nanti dia macam dia keluar, nanti I have to lambai. Mama is here. He will go inside. All these things that we know. So my husband auntie got one time tu kita nak kena homeschool dia lah. So I started to look for homeschool teacher. Sebab dia macam keluar sekolah. It's a Pathlight school, you know. All the teachers are, and they are always working hard for Adam. Kerja Adam, pegang, and then orang duduk kat kerusi, dia duduk bawah meja. So all this kind of thing. But the teacher is very
accommodating.
And then they were always, and I think, today dia buat ni. So not very nice behaviour lah kan. But then I say okay lah, and I think I put him at the right school lah, Pathlight. If you will go to like, you know,
worse.
Kan. So I said, this is good lah, the teacher. And they will today Adam hit one boy. Today he always like hit one boy, hit this one, throw that, always. They always have all these books kan. And I always okay lah, tak apa. And I always I cannot. And Adam, you cannot do this. That is like, nanti dia macam meltdown. Like macam, please clean your room. Itu pun dia boleh meltdown. It's like,
so what do you say to him when this handbook says all this?
So I just look and I just said, when he was, he like to play car kan. So bila dia main kereta tu, I will like sleep a bit lah. I said, Adam, do you remember your friend? What happened? sometimes I get something from him. Sometimes he don't. I will try again and talk, and then I will macam Adam, friends are like that. You should be like this. You should. I know. Then you cannot be like that. You know, Mama send you to school. You know, so you be good. So you don't become bloody fool. He will come out like that. Oh no. Then I will start, because whatever come out from him is all like very hard, very harsh. So he is very violent. That I'm trying to. Like, okay Adam, this is not very nice. Okay, don't do that. Don't you know, that kind of thing. Macam tak boleh. Dia he's better. Dia macam boleh. Macam boleh kata orang talk. Adam tak talk. Dia buat dulu boleh talk. And very tak expressive, like talking. He will throw things, you know, because to begin with he don't talk. So when we ask him to talk, we don't get that from him. So dengan dia tak boleh complicated sangat. Nak.
So tadi you cakap you cari orang nak homeschool. So what happened? I think you finally homeschool him, right?
Yeah. Got one time tu dia kena suspend.
I see.
So I see. I sebab dia dah start pukul budak kan.
I see.
But the teachers okay, let him rest at home. So I start to I go and take
courses, upgrade yourself.
Yes, so I can teach him.
Okay.
So that's how lah. Then and I realised when I ajar dia, dia memang ada. It's challenging lah, sebab nanti dia belajar tiba-tiba dia buang, dia nak pergi bawah. Then I also nak kena pergi bawah juga. Ada kau okay tak? Gitu. You know? So I have to follow him. So suddenly dia tak nak buat, and then dia tak nak dengar. So so bila dia I need something else than this, you know. In my mind, exercise you need to
release the energy.
So before he start study, I will make him bounce the ball. I make him
outdoors,
jumping jack before you do your homework, and actually make him sit down better and learn, and he give me good answers. And then I write to the teacher lah, what you should do, maybe you can try, and it works at school lah. And then the doctor, the teacher was like, kasih him all this tag, read where, if Adam is good, Adam will be, no, all that doesn't work. I take my pictures, I do this. So when he did better or what, Mama is like, I'm like the flashcard. Tunjuk Mama is go, if like that, then I will take a picture and I will do like a sad thing, and then he will soon like, okay, Mama don't
do that anymore.
So I say, so I'm his flashcard lah. So kalau dia meltdown ke apa, those days he have my pictures kan, he will just hold my picture and tengok.
That's how close you are to him also,
because
that's you were at home.
So macam gitulah. So kalau I nak dia belajar ke apa kan, then I will, dulu kita ada kereta, my husband will drive and I will behind. He listen better in car. Apa kita nak belajar, kita just record, say Adam today, and then we just play in the player, and then he will just listen, apa ke, you know, and then we understand, he learn better today. Then the father will drive him, I will feed him, then he learn, or like ini surah-surah kan, tiba-tiba dia pergi madrasah kan, so he need to learn to this surah. So the surah will like,
we play in the car.
Play and sallallahu alaihi, and then you follow, and instead of reading, he will be singing to the teacher lah, in a singing tone. So but it works like, so Adam, so when he's better now, I ask him, Adam, what's inside the head? Mama is like an ant inside my body, crawling every time. So Mama, my head, I feel like committing suicide. Adam, you know how sad is that to Mama to hear? Come ke Allah, kenapa pula? You know, I will start like make a little bit funny, so he will like, you know, there's something wrong with my head. There's the brick stone, and then there's me. You know, that kind of thing. So I very worried. He's very suicidal. I very worried because dia masih nak pass. Tak pass tak bagus. Then I tell him sometimes you need to fail to learn.
It's okay.
You know? So it's okay. Fail is good. You know, and macam gitulah.
I pula terbalik.
Mesti nak good.
Tak pula. Kalau fail is okay, Mami, I can do better next time. Because because when he was already diagnosed, we gave that kind of culture. So to him, it's okay, mommy, we'll do next time. Tapi one thing, kalau he already work very hard, but it doesn't meet his target, he's frustrated.
Who wouldn't? I think that's quite normal even for
he is very frustrated. Tapi macam Kak Shida cakap, my son pun ada very short span of learning. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, kadang-kadang penat. Sebab kita working mothers.
Betul. So especially you are working.
I'm a working mom. So bila I baru-baru dia masuk P1 tu, I bawa dia balik rumah lah. Sebab I have a helper and my mother-in-law stays, my late mother-in-law stays with me. So I have that support at home
system.
Tapi they cannot teach, you see, and I don't believe my helper teaching my
I was
son.
going to ask you.
So I have to wait for me. Tapi pada time kita balik, kita dah penat dengan dia 10 minit, 5 minit, 10 minit. To me macam bila nak game ni. Homework. So my auntie step in. My auntie stayed just behind dia punya sekolah. Step in. Nak ajar maths. My auntie yang come up with all the learning activities. Anak kau nak belajar mathematics, assessment book ni semua tak payah. Habis pakai apa? Pakai kalender. Kalender? Sampai I cakap dengan auntie, you do what you do you lah. Jangan aku habis homework.
And faham.
Because my concern that point of time is just homework. The rest of it,
so she can finish his homework.
That is my main concern. So dari situ pada I, kalau you diligently buat homework, you pun dapat jugalah apa yang dibelajarkan kan. So that's where lah. But my son sama sekolah, my son yang nombor 1 banyak frustration lah, to be honest. Sebab kena bawa adik dia pergi mana-mana dengan mana tak pergi, kena bawa adik dia, that kind of stuff, right? But Alhamdulillah lah, I think that's where the bond is built.
I think now dia dah lebih dewasa lagi, dia akan dapat merasakan that bond yang actually created during this challenging time.
Yes.
So for Adam pula, adakah dia get better with the son? Bila dah homeschool, you cakap dia dah violin kan? Then dia masuk sekolah balik, Pathlight.
After that, I keep calling the teacher lah.
Good relationship.
So the teacher said, okay, let me talk and get back to you. Then after that, he can go back to school. So before he can go back, I really pray, Adam, please. I hurry. It's like because to go to Pathlight is not very easy. Everyone knows that.
It's a waiting list.
Waiting list.
Adam
waiting list.
actually don't get in.
A lot of tests and interviews.
Because it's a long queue.
Not enough
only there.
That particular building.
So
I see.
Adam is not accepted. So and then our money is all used on him already. So Ahmad, kalau dia tak dapat, I don't want him to go to a normal school, you know. So then I actually it's time to see the principal already. So apa yang kita dah prepare for Adam tu
bawa.
Then I go to the school. I tak tahu sekarang punya sekolah nak kena buat appointment.
Main pergi je.
Masuk aja dulu kan kita.
This shows how
I don't know.
Sekarang
I nak masuk, security tu suruh I tunggu. You cannot go in. No, I want to see the principal. No, you have. I cakap, tapi bila principal balik? So I don't know. So I tunggulah kat situ.
You said
I tunggu situ. Masuk, I cakap, which one is the principal I want? So they don't let me. I said, you are not allowed. I said, how can I be allowed? Can I do so? I give you. Then it's raining. Dah start raining lah. Habis I dah basah kat situ. I cakap, okay lah. I cakap, I give one more hour. I think for 5.5 hours. And then there's one cikgu. Yes, I think that the previous was not cikgu. So I think the cikgu come and I talk to him lah, to her. Then after that, I think the principal come down. Then bring me to the office and talk to me. I nangis. I think Adam is ready for school. Please accept him. He was rejected. We don't have money. Then they say, we see what we can do. Gini, okay lah. Then Adam, okay lah. I think less than 1 week. Madam Hashidah, we are ready to see Adam. Ya Allah.
Masya Allah. Syukur.
I cakap, that's how. Then I cakap, Adam, it's very difficult to go into Pathlight. You know, I cakap, kau, you remember. I told him what I went through. Dia macam tak ada feeling kan. Tahu tak ni? Tak ada feeling. Why do you do that? Mama, next time don't do that. Yeah, but I want that.
So badly you wanted it for him.
Kau tahu tak, Pathlight ni. I think when he go in back, I think he become better, but he become more like quieter. And he tak nak berkawan. He want to sit by himself and I think I think a little bit grown up. When he at home, kita lain kan.
Yes.
So when he go back to school the second time, he become a little bit better, like dia tak banyak mulut, tak banyak
more focus,
more
quiet.
So he don't go to the teacher and take the book and hit the
Dah tak ada episod ni
dah tak ada kurang. But they say that maybe kurang until they said, I think you should try him to mainstream school. That time he was in primary 6. Because he become better. Dia jadi macam so-called prefect. So yes. I don't know why. I also don't know what happened. So but I cakap dia okay. I want to let's try him dekat mainstream school. Tapi kalau dia tak boleh kat mainstream, he come back. They say no. Then I said okay, then no.
What a risk is this?
What I don't do.
Very risky.
Yeah.
So you didn't take up that.
So I didn't take
option,
up. Yeah. Even in after he go to secondary, Pafra also have secondary. Tapi Adam go that school is only for Adam to assemble, and then they will take these student that doing academic to go to their satellite school, like Yio Chu Kang Secondary School, So the teacher said, he should go to normal stream with bigger children. Pasal dia punya sekolah tu cuma 8-12 orang aja.
I see. Wow.
So I still have my concern. Sebab lagi besar dia lagi macam more kenapa tak boleh?
Soalan dia tanya
kenapa perempuan tu pakai skirt mama? Why is that girl is wearing skirt mama? I cakap I know girl wear skirt. Yeah, but when they bend down this kind of thing, dia start tanya. And then when they tanya, I cakap, then I told him do not ask that kind of question to girls. Itu another part pula.
Nak kena manage.
So but okay lah. What it is now is what I wanted.
And you were both there for them from the start.
Yeah.
So now that you look back, kan macam Ryan is taking N level, and for Adam dia dah habis N level,
dah
O
habis
level and ITE. What would you say to the mummies now yang ada special needs kids? They are still young. What are the main things that they must focus on when managing special kids?
First of all, I think it's about acceptance.
Acceptance, okay.
Acceptance. Don't bother what's the noises around you. It's you and your son. It's you and your child.
Okay.
Accept.
Macam
mana pun tu anak kita.
Betul. So we must face the reality.
Correct.
And accept quickly. As fast as you can.
As fast as you can.
Don't waste time.
And then from there, baru you work things out. What's best for your
solutions.
child. Yeah. And then it's always, I find it's a culture in Singapore. People like to judge. Like my son was being judged. Kenapa foundation? Bodoh ke? I cakap suka hati orang
the
lah
stigma,
nak cakap apa.
Betul.
Stigma dia bodoh ke apa ke. It's up to you. But I know my child. I know where he can reach from there.
Correct.
I'm very happy because the latest achievement that I done read, he just received an award, yang community award tu, community center award, the most progressive child.
Wow, alhamdulillah, tahniah.
So for that period tu, finally when he got that, dia cakap gini, Mommy, I got it. So I told you can get it. You see Audi going up the stage every other
I also
time.
managed.
You see you get it.
Masya-Allah.
Then dia kata then what can I do with the reward? No, in the bank.
Straight to the bank.
Straight to the bank juga. Gitu je.
Alhamdulillah.
So you need to keep, first like I said lah, accept. Then work things out what's best. Don't bother about the noises.
Yeah.
And jangan malu lah.
Betul.
Keadaan anak kita, jangan malu.
Tak perlu nak sembunyi pun,
tak
selindung
perlu.
kan.
No matter what people label, my
Kita
child
nak kena
is
kuat.
very,
You both are strong women.
and I can tell
Masya-Allah.
you, in actual fact, my son tak ada empathy. But Alhamdulillah, when he was young, he tak ada empathy.
Now ada.
Sebab dulu, I remember he had this consultation with one of the consultant. The consultant said this, if your friend lost the toy, would you be very sad? You tahu dia jawab apa? Why would I? That's not my toy. He cannot relate. So that is one of the problems Asperger.
I see.
So dia tak boleh relate, dia tak boleh social integration ni semua. So in the end, I teach him how to empathize. So now I think sometimes kadang-kadang bila keluar dua beradik, kadang-kadang I cakap dengan my first boy, sometimes I do not know who is the special need. Is it you? Is it your younger brother? Now that I've seen it,
Correct.
I question sometimes, because sometimes anak yang sulung pun kadang-kadang ada dia punya perangai juga kan.
Semua orang ada perangai,
You know,
eh?
so sometimes bila my
Kadang parents pun special needs. Tak ada orang. You know what you are saying now, what I see is that actually whatever the doctors can say, the consultants can list out.
Yes.
At the end of the day, as mothers, mummy, mama, kita yang kena ajar this empathy.
Correct.
Everything is from mummies.
From us,
From
yeah.
the parenting.
You have to show.
You have to
show.
didik dia dari rumah.
Correct.
Yeah,
InsyaAllah,
everything start from home.
Starts from home,
From
no matter what.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then
Betul.
show
InsyaAllah.
lah. You have to show.
You have to show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to show. The support system must be very strong lah.
Extra strong.
Yeah, extra strong.
Extra
Like my
strong.
parents, my
Yeah.
in-laws and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
The support system must be very strong. Yeah.
Okay, so for Shida, how about your support system? Do you have a village, or your village is you and your husband and more closest?
Village tak lah, but village tak.
Village
tapi,
kecil?
Kecil je. Village je macam so I always, sebab I want to be transparent as much and tell everyone, tapi I cannot be like my son ni. So we are more like we tackle the behavior one at a time.
One at a time.
You know that, and then I will jot it down, what cause it, what trigger it, when
So
and
you
why.
journal
Yes.
very carefully.
And then
What triggers
after
it.
that must have a positive punya
Mindset all the time.
Yeah.
And all this is mindfulness.
Correct.
Every
Kadang-kadang it's
word.
very draining and
Betul,
tired kan,
betul.
Shida?
I mean, for
Very
normal
tired.
kids, we already find it draining.
Yeah.
So extra special for
Yes.
your sons.
Yeah.
Okay.
I when dia nak kena pergi sekolah, so kan baguslah tak payah pergi sekolah mahal-mahal. Bukan kita nak pergi dia sekolah mahal-mahal. Kita
betul.
kalau boleh nak
Biasa.
kasih dia
Biasa. Dan
no.
means the usual.
Just because he doesn't have the look, so
Yeah.
only behaviour will wear off. Nak cakap no, this behaviour is different. Kalau
Yeah.
suka ludah orang, dulu dia pakai helmet tau, sebab dia suka tak kau dekat dinding semua. So my husband bought him a helmet, so he will
For safety reason kan.
Yeah.
Then I realised, this is his steaming tau. After dia did that, he feel better tau actually. So I redirect, I letak tilam lah. Tilam. Then he will knock on the tilam, and I also do the same thing to him lah.
Oh, really?
So he, okay, we are enough. And then Adam tak suka kalau I'm in pain. He have this. I will start. Oh, Mama got a boo-boo. Then he will start like.
That's how they show their empathy. Pasal
Stop
orang
and
tak
then
tahu.
protect
Orang
you,
tak tahu that there are certain things that stops them. Macam anak I pula kadang-kadang dia meltdown, dia suka pusing-pusing, spin. Sebab I pun tengok dia mabuk, tapi hug dia. So sekarang kalau dia macam marah ke apa ke, dia tak boleh marah. Jadi kalau kita marah dengan dia, kita hug dia. So dia dah kebiasaan dengan tu, jadi dia tak pandai nak be frustrated. Kalau dia frustrated pun nanti dia cakap I'm frustrated,
Dia boleh express
tapi dia express, tapi lepas tu alih-alih dia peluk I. Nanti I ni apa pula ni. So from there I know lah, tapi nak tahu cerita dia.
Sometimes can be very funny when you sit down and like macam Adam muka I'm so stressed. Nanti dia dah start macam flapping gini. Nanti my husband, okay, Ayah go and get the helmet. Okay, Mama go and get the tilam. So dia can, then he will feel better.
So they need a safe space. They
Yeah.
they don't judge.
So everyone's supposed to be a safe place, right? I tak nak dia macam, you know. So macam gitulah. And then now kalau kita cakap gitu, nanti dia macam ketawa tau. I did that. Cakap, ya Adam, kau tengoklah kau punya kepala. Ya Allah.
Sekarang dah handsome young man, mashallah. I'm amazed one thing, like even for normal kids, sometimes when we face macam major national exams and level O level B, mesti stress kan. How did your sons manage, and what do you have to do nak preparekan anak-anak you for these national exams? Please share with us.
Maybe Kak Shida start first.
You are going through it. So
I'm going through it. Maybe can take some tips.
Boleh cerita-cerita.
Adam suka belajar time malam. And then before that, of course, I always suka dia exercise lah. Bounce on the ball, do all this, relax, and I know that kind of thing, like, and then tak senang. Kadang-kadang dia macam tiba-tiba dia tak nak belajar. So nak kena sacrifice when he wants lah, like sit down, And like always
Temankan dia.
Teman sampai 2-3 pagi kalau exam. And then they have this thing, bila dia exam aja dia sakit. Bila dia exam aja dia macam nanti dia turun badan. And then it's really eating him up.
Macam stress dia lose weight.
Lose weight. Tapi dia makan tau. Dia makan tapi dia macam nanti dia sakit, demam. So the only thing I can I just tell her, Mama just sit beside dia takut hantu. So malam-malam. So I have to sit down. And then when he was jotting down ke listening something, nanti dia tengok nanti dia suruh I nyanyi. Mama please sing. Nanti I start, okay Mama don't sing, Mama exercise kan. Okay, nanti dia tengok, dia tahu dia nak rumah tu selalu macam
ada hingga bangga.
Kalau dah diam tu
dia stress atau takut.
Pada dia kalau diam tu dia tengah meltdown, because I tell the counselor, kalau kau tengok dia meltdown, bring him to a dark room. Okay, and put him there and ask him to sit down. He has a bean bed and call me. So dia pun dah macam telefon, Mama, Adam, are you doing some thinking? Because I nampak gelap. Mama. And then he will start crying, Adam, you are 19. I need to always remind you are 19, Adam, you are 19. So pasal exam ni, I pun tak rasa dia akan pass. Sebab kita kan macam mana, there's so many things inside your head. How can you pass and good result?
Yeah, good.
Your expectation cakap, Adam, how you did it? Bila I tanya dia, I don't know, Mama. Dia gitu. And then dia tahu tau dia pass ke fail. I think I will get about 89. I think I got 7. And it's true. I will get B. I will get A. And betul. Adam, I mean, he really...
He knows what he's studying and doing.
He knows. Dia tahu. I don't know. There's we just need to be there, I think, for him. Like prepare macam most. Kalau time exam tu, dia punya food tu memang a little bit different. A little bit nutritious.
More nutritious.
So I want him to, no coloured drinks or really water. Macam gitulah. I prepare him just like how we prepare. I always make him like a normal person. Cuma dia tak boleh, kalau dia dah start macam move around tu, so then I would ask him, okay lah, kau nak move around, please do some burpee for mommy, please, for mama. Then he will do, and then he learn better. And betul lah, when those days when he was running, I take one dumbbell, a light one, and put at his side, and he walk. He don't run.
He slow down because of the weight.
Sebab berat kan?
Yeah.
Kaki I tak ball bearing. And he was starting to walk. So I said, this is all kita punya. Aku lari, aku cannot. Then yalah, like that lah. Then he start
instinctively Mama knows what to do, right?
Correct.
I mean, this is not going to be taught by any consultants, right? So use logic.
Apa tu, jinjit dia lawa, very flawless. Saya panggil so pretty, tapi it's not right. You have to pijak the bumi, right?
Correct.
So I pakai I punya ankle weight tu, the lightest one, I ankle, it goes out and dia jalan. Tapi jalan dia tak cantik lah, macam duck, but still jalan kan. Macam but still and after that I feel that all is better. He become more sane, more relaxed. Kalau dia gini-gini, I rasa dia macam melayang-melayang, don't think of what. I feel, like very in dia punya own world like that. So when dia pijak bumi tu, I rasa macam he is more stable, grounded.
Literally,
So I think, so when the occupational told me, he have to do this, he have to do that. So I think, this is what I'm good at. Okay, let's play ball.
I was going to say you're good at it, and there's a reason why you've been exercising.
Betul.
Kadang-kadang betul, Allah is the best planner. You need it so much to manage
Allah
him.
is preparing me.
Preparing you to be strong, not for your Spartan races that you used to participate, but for your son.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 54 years old. I'm still running. I still climbing.
You can jump.
I still do jumping jack. So
Alhamdulillah.
because ada anak gini, I kena prepare. So I always tell my autism friend, exercise, do some running,
keep yourself fit and strong as well.
This is very good.
That's nice.
The brain is working.
Because for me, PSLE that time I let it be a macam orang kata tu, we go by the flow.
Go by the flow. And
Because
you've already downgraded to foundation.
Correct.
And
Because I already downgraded
you know
to
he can
foundation.
inshallah
And I know
manage.
that he can manage.
That's a good
But
move.
of course, we have assisted from the tuition teacher. Orang ambil tuition teacher pun susah sebab dia nak one-to-one. Tak boleh in a group. Because if it's in a group, it doesn't benefit him at all. It has to be one-to-one. And his tuition teacher daripada the primary school sampai sekarang, he cannot change.
I
He
see.
doesn't accept changes very well lah.
I think
So have to manage
yeah,
on
continuity is good. Stability.
Stability.
Yeah, it secures them.
Correct. Walaupun I try to introduce new things, I try to introduce try to break the cycle. Sebab I tak nak nanti bila betul-betul dia dekat luar, there will be a change, you know.
In life.
So I want to manage him for that, you know.
Prepare him.
Yeah.
But
alhamdulillah lah. Macam you cakap, Allah tu prepare kita. Dia punya cerita tu cantik.
Cantik lah. Kita mesti trust the process juga.
Kita jumpa orang ni, kenapa?
Kita buat ni kenapa hari ni?
Cantik dia punya
I nak tanya you, because now he's studying for N-level.
Correct.
So what are the challenges now? He has a few more months before sitting the exams. Ada tak apa-apa yang you boleh share dengan kita, what you are doing to prepare for him for this?
I work very closely with the tuition teacher. Sebab
the same one?
The same one, because I the tuition teacher ni pun dah biasa dengan keadaan dia. So I work with him. So every day kalau dia balik sekolah, I tanya dia any things to do and things like that. So I tak nak stresskan dia.
Yalah.
Because I know his capability. If he stress nanti jadi apa, that kind of stuff, right? So I take it. But one thing, I prepare myself. Walaupun I cakap dengan my husband, kita tengah berbual dengan dia supaya next round dia nak ambil nursing ke dia nak ambil performing arts, apa-apa course. But our first choice for him is nursing. Semua orang tanya I kenapa nursing. Because I'm not too sure whether I can afford for him to go overseas. So I have to be balik grounded where I can afford. That's where I nak kena prepare. So cuma satu je cakap dengan my husband, kita kena prepare. Walaupun kita cakap ni ambil nursing, cakaplah sekiranya dia dapat masuk nursing, tapi I have to prepare another fund. What if he doesn't last in nursing? So for him, it's not so much about him, it's so much about me. I need to prepare funds. Kalau dia needs to keep jumping courses, I have to prepare for that.
Because that happens to normal kids as well.
Yes.
They may not like the course.
Correct.
Kan? Kena switch and it incurs money.
So that is what I'm preparing. Not so much for him.
How about he himself? Does he want to go to nursing? Dah discuss dengan dia lah.
Dah discuss. He has a group of people yang all from nursing background, paramedics background, that industry lah. So they've been sharing. So dia ada lah yang dia kata mungkin dia masuk that kind of stuff. Tapi he's more into performing arts lah. He can sing very well and all.
Oh my goodness. Nama dia pun dah ada glam tau.
Last he performed during his performing arts punya concert dekat OTH.
What does he do? Dance or music? Oh, he sings.
And itu pun I macam like terkejut tau.
Tak sangka
Tak sangka sebab the moment he stayed there, dia keluar, dia diam tau. Dia diam, dia tengok depan. Dan habis alih-alih kat belakang dah humming Aryan Riggs. Hai gini, anak aku popular betul kat sekolah ni. I cakap. I dengan my friend pergi lagi ni.
What a discovery.
Popular dah aku Dah dia nyanyi, he engage the audience to sing with me. Masya Allah, I cakap.
Sampai who would guess that he is a specialist?
He is a specialist.
Takkan, tak nampak kan kalau on stage gitu.
Because it's something that he likes.
And during kindergarten tak boleh masuk konsert.
He
tak boleh. Oh yeah,
because
instruction.
He was rejected during preschool. Tak boleh attended concert, tak boleh
graduation.
Semua tak boleh.
Tak boleh semua.
Semua tak boleh.
Orang nyanyi Adam, all come down, all go down. Dia tengah rehearsal, all go down.
Dah cubalah
I cakap ya habis
my son ini your choreography not nice.
Really? Dia cakap gitu
Yalah, dia like that in between those lines. Kira not nice. Orbit lah apa. Ada je yang tak kena.
Wow. Okay, Adam chose engineering ke tidak? ITE. So what happened to him after the O levels?
He wants to take animation. He's very passionate about all this manga, Japanese thing, So I understand, I faham. But then he was selected to go for the interview. Even before he go to ITE. So he went. He didn't get it. He was very. Tapi sebelum tu I dah prepare Adam. It's okay. Dia mesti nak prepare dulu kan.
Mesti.
So dia macam sedih. But the second time he asked for animation again. pun dia tak dapat. And then this engineering come without even ask him to like interview ke apa.
They offered.
Offered.
Based on dia punya
yes.
And what was his results like? Boleh share tak?
Yes. Very good. He get A. One.
A1, yeah.
Dia punya maths dengan dia punya science.
Wow. A1 for maths and science.
Core subjects tu.
Core subjects yang orang struggle to study.
Struggle to get.
There's one time the teacher bilang, he's very good with figures, oh ya ke? Cakap, I always like, oh thank you. But then there's one time where I think he really memang pandai. When we went to a supermarket, I didn't have my glasses on. I said, Adam, you be Mama eyes, okay? How much is this? He will tell me, Mama, this is 299. So the card is full, right? We reach the tu, Mama, is 327. Iya ke? And it's correct, but it's a little bit because of the GST. I cakap Adam.
Wow.
Tapi Adam clevernya. I dah macam too happy. Adam dia tak ada kisah pun.
Dia so very expressionless.
Thank you very much. Then I think
statistics and numbers.
That means kita nak kena fokus this max thing lah. Because he's good.
So engineering is the right course lah.
So the teacher also, the lecturer cakap, because Adam got meltdown, then maybe he kena suspend, but the teacher don't want to suspend because he's a very good student. Like I need my calculator to do the copy, but Adam already give me the answer.
He's an A1 student.
Dia mesti dah bilang apa. Oh,
Insya
Adam is a good help for me because Adam is not hands on. So when come to practical, dia selalu meltdown. So why they need to learn about wire and all that, right? So something that he's not good at. Dia memang tangan dia dua ni macam his two hands are not very so that's what we work. Kita tengah hold the bar lah longer lah, hold longer, the kettlebell ke hold longer. So make it strong lah. So we are doing that lah. And he's becoming to be very doubtful lah. Pasal hands on kan, betul ke tak, nanti dia boleh keluar, nanti dia boleh balik lagi. Nak tengok betul ke tak, dia boleh balik, dia go. Nanti the last result, Mama just now, yang 18 class kau ke aku ni? Red, yellow, do you think the red
Mama knows everything.
You think the red go to the yellow and the yellow can go
it's
after
circuit, right?
Circuit, so I was not there, so I don't know. So what do you think? I think never mind lah, follow lah, this kind of thing lah. So the last result he will ask me. So I think Adam, it's okay. I need to say Adam is okay. I think it's okay. You think it's okay? It's okay. It's okay. Never mind. Most semua is on fire. It's okay. You go and save yourself. Most save yourself and get out. Then
cuma yalah, I think this is one because Kak Shida cerita kan, this is something which I just want to butt in.
Sure.
The education system kat sini ataupun the structure of the system, macam we know that Adam is special need. Patutnya tak boleh suspend lah. You have to understand the individual.
Yeah, because, and he is in the secular
Correct.
mainstream.
Yeah, you have to accept he's an individual, that he is, he has his differences. So you manage the differences in another way, not in terms like sikit-sikit je nak suspend, sikit-sikit je suspend.
Kalau small little thing, I think it's because he start buang barang. I think that's the part. They think it's risky for everyone. Because dia dah pegang pelayar, dia dah pegang test pen,
access to the
so cikgu pun macam takut. So I said, so the cikgu call me, he have his I just want to tell you, he have apa
whatever.
Then I know that one is Spana. I don't know what is Spana. Dia bentuk dia macam mana? How does it like? Can you? So I need to. So dia let me talk, so everybody can hear. So I said, Adam, what is on your right hand? You cannot just put that thing down. Dia tak boleh macam gitu. So Adam, what is on your right hand? It doesn't look very nice to Mama. Then dia macam Then dia macam, is that okay? Can you put down nicely, please? I love you. Start that I love you. You are the star to my son. You are the. Then he will 19 years old to have to still like that.
Yeah, of course. I think that should be the way with any children.
But macam mana?
I agree.
Macam kawan dia semua dengar apa aku cakap. I love you sayang. Okay, you want to eat what McDonald later? Dia still macam. That's how you with Adam. That's how you makanan.
Yes.
We go.
The same for any teenager. Especially.
So 19 kan doesn't. Then he.
But it's so good that kita tak panic. Kita tak tunjuk macam.
Actually panic tau.
But we must tell ourselves don't. Don't show to our special. So it's worse, right? If he hears that
I
you
very panic when he start holding thing.
Betul. Alhamdulillah. Kita pun dah banyak dah lalui. Jadi kita pun more calm. It's a person more patient.
Yeah. So my pizza always different.
Yeah.
I cannot. For him, cross is no. When I introduce no, it's a cross. Tak boleh jalan, tak boleh. So.
Boleh tak mami di sini kongsi dengan kita apakah doa you untuk anak you?
Okay, sebab for me kan before I doa I actually prepare him for skill sets.
Yes.
Sebab I tak tahu whether he will be academically excel knowing the way he perform and everything. So very sweet and precise. To me sweet lah sebab I just want tiap-tiap hari I doa, ya Allah kau permudahkan urusan aku dunia dan akhirat. Full stop.
Itu saja boleh syukur sangat kalau.
Walaupun adalah doa yang selainnya tu untuk kedua anak I dijauhkan daripada musibah and all that.
Penyakit.
But untuk anak I yang ini dipermudahkan urusan dia dunia dan akhirat. Jadi itu je. Sebab I tak nak dia because he grow up struggling.
You've seen it and you were there. You are still there.
And we are still struggling sometimes. So that's all lah.
Okay. InsyaAllah amin.
InsyaAllah amin.
How about you, Hashidah? Apakah doa you untuk Adam? You dah sampai ke tahap ni, dia dah habis O-level.
I rasa the doa will be like, if I'm gone I think more to him, when I'm gone, dia boleh jaga diri dia lah.
Independent, boleh jaga diri.
Now we are like, ajar dia mana nak bayar bill, all that. We are preparing him, and death is something that dia tak take very. So I kena bilang dia, Mama akan mati. Itu dia macam tak boleh terima. So now we are preparing for that. I will die soon. If you can have me at 60, you are very lucky.
Amin, insyaAllah panjang umur you
kan
kita dah 54 dah rasa itu
so I dah bilang dia Mama mati, what will happen to me, don't cry. Itu prepare. Mana nak cari kain apa pelikat. I just all this I dah prepare. So my husband you saja you tak he needs to be kalau doa tu I think when I'm gone I think insyaAllah he'll be in good hand, so I always say Adam, I want you to live by yourself, mampu buat apa
sendiri.
Yang sendiri itu
tahu apa nak buat lah
tahu apa nak buat. So
amin insyaAllah.
Sebab lain daripada anak-anak yang biasa.
So now we are preparing. Actually kalau kita mati macam kalau ayah and mama not around, where will you stay, what will you do, how to pay your bill, and then you should not get married. You should not get married. Okay, kesiankanlah anak lelaki. And I told him why also. Then he know.
Amazing.
Ni semua nak kena like last time dia told me kan, Hashidah Adam is doing PSLE. Dia primary 4 tapi I dah prepare dia for PSLE. You remember? He was primary 4
I think the foresight of you all lagi jauh daripada kita. Mungkin kerana sebab-sebab ni lah.
And she's very strong. For me, emotionally, I still disturbed lah. Macam because I see the struggle and everything, but Kak Sheila is really very strong.
She's older than you, and I think you can get some of her strength, and I think she also learn a lot from you hari ni juga. Sheila
very smart.
Smart,
Adam will never say
smart
things
person.
kasih sikit.
We learn so much today from each other, and I think untuk mereka yang ada same menghadapi ataupun sedang mengasuh anak istimewa, dia mendapat banyak tips hari ini. Dan saya nak ucapkan tahniah kepada kedua-duanya kerana you have come so far, and all the best untuk Ryan untuk peperiksaan N-level. InsyaAllah he will surprise you. Kita doakan yang terbaik untuk dia.
He has come a long way fighting his autism.
Your hard work will show, insyaAllah. If not now, soon. InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
And for Adam, I always see him have grown so much. Credits to you for all that pengorbanan you in the past until today. Stay home mom, you sacrifice a lot. For Adam. So
Betul. Very good.
he has grown up so much. Such a young man.
Yeah.
Terima kasih tahniah kepada kedua-dua, all the mummies today. Such a beautiful sharing. Terima kasih Aida dan Hashidah.
Yeah.
Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good.
Alhamdulillah.